Good morning. I'm Pastor Corby Johnson. It is Tuesday, July 26, 2021, and I'm going to be bringing you a devotion in the Proverbs. We're in chapter 22, verses 10 through 12. Listen for the word that God has for you today. Drive out a scoffer, and strife will go out, and quarreling and abuse will cease. The one who loves purity of heart and whose speech is gracious will have the king as his friend. The eyes of the Lord will keep watch over knowledge, but God overthrows the words of a traitor. Drive out a scoffer, someone who jeers or mocks or treats you with contempt. We don't want that type of person in our lives, do we? Drive out the scoffer, and strife will go out, and quarreling and abuse will cease. The one who loves purity of heart and whose speech is gracious will have God as his friend or her friend. The eyes of the Lord keeps watch over knowledge, but God overthrows the words of a traitor. Two things happening here. We have purity and freshness and no contaminants and clean and wholesome and untainted. And then we have the traitor, betrayal, the sellout, the enemy. Now, I know that none of us want to be in that enemy category, that traitor category. We want to be in the category that brings healing and hope. But as human beings, I think it's a hair's breadth away at times when we step over to that other side and find that jealousy rising up within us. When we're retelling a story over and over again and the story changes and gets just a little nastier and a little meaner throughout the telling, throughout the years. As an activity, do you tell other people about situations that you've had, the scoffer in your life, and how this person has hurt you, and go into detail about how you felt and the pain and the sense of betrayal that you've experienced, and in turn become that traitor, betrayer of the other person's behavior. Changing the way the person who's hearing the story feels about that other person. There's a fine line there, isn't there? There's a fine line. So we need to watch our tongues. We need to watch our minds, because I can take something in my mind and make it much bigger than it actually is. And there's a danger in that, isn't there? We keep thinking about it and trying to find more material to make us even more angry at this person. So as an action for you today, you be the one to drive out the mocker, the one who treats with contempt, or the scoffer. And strife will go out, and quarreling and abuse will cease. I pray for you a day of peace, that all the jeers and the mockery and the cantankerous behavior and feelings of betrayal lift from your shoulders, and you feel that delightful sense of renewal, of joy, and of peace. Until we meet again, my friends, may you feel the Lord's presence surround you. May you feel God lift you and set you back on the solid rock of faith. And may you feel the Lord bring you great joy. Amen. Amen.